guys, TakuyaSugi here with a new character on Korean Lost Saga. This is called Titan. He's a rare character, so he's only for a limited time in the shop on here, and a little more expensive than most regular characters. Regular characters, what are those? They've released so many legendaries and premiums. But I digress. He's a pretty nice character, so let's get into it here after I accept this little crummy gear chest. So 3-hit basics. 2, 3, third hit launches, and you can loop these. If you get the timing right, you can loop them a bunch of times. It gets a little tricky at sometimes though, so it's a little bit hard, but once you get practice with this character under your belt, you'll be able to do some great damage, and I got at least 3 there, so you know you can get at least 3 rotations of that, probably more if you can get the timing correct, get it clean. So let's get into the passive. So the passive, it uses various parts of your moveset. We'll just start with the hold D for now. So when you hold D, you do a little smash down, and it pops someone up. It also pops someone up from the ground, so you can go into your basics if you like off that. And you can probably loop this actually as well. So if you like pop them up, juggle them a couple times maybe. If you miss, that's okay. You can go into it again and just, you know, keep it going. So really nice move. It kind of has like a, you know, kind of a combo kill at some point during the rotation, but I haven't figured that out yet, but I'm sure a lot of people will figure it out. But you can do it a couple times. And if you do your hold D back to back, you have a 3-bar passive, by the way, and this uses your passive each time. If you do it back to back, you just do all 3 of those little punches. That's not really necessary. As you can see here, it just pops them up a little bit more on the 3rd one. So I don't like using all 3 unless I'm near the end of the rotation. If you're near the end of the rotation, the 3rd pop-up is usually going to help you get a better pop-up than the other 2. So keep that in mind. You can usually loop better with the 3rd part. It's a little trickier to catch the juggle on the 3rd part though. So yeah, nice hold Ds, really, really nice. You can keep your juggles alive by hitting someone on the ground a couple times, and it recharges relatively quick, so you can see the passive come back really quick. So 1, 2, 3, and it's back. So now you got 3 more punches. So really cool passive, really cool hold D. So moving on, dash attack. Pretty straightforward dasher. Not a lot of range on it, but it does feint, so really nice to get an easy feint with that. You cannot juggle with your basics off of this, so you'll have to use your hold D or something else. So yeah, you can, you know, you'll have to use your hold D off that basically, and you can juggle off your hold D a lot easier. Or you can swap to another character, whatever you prefer. And you also have a hold D dasher, so if you hold D dash, you'll throw out this little chain fist. You'll use your cestus like it has a chain attached to it, I guess. And it'll have feint. I don't think you can do this back to back, but if you press jump while you do this, it'll charge you forward and use your passive. The initial hit doesn't use your passive, so you can use that to abuse someone at range, kinda. But preferably you go into the jump part and then juggle off that, and that's a really nice way to close the gap on some people like card magicians and such. So yeah, just think of yourself as hitting a pesky card magician dashing away from you, jump dashing away. Really cool dash hold D there. So jump attack. Jump attack, pretty simple. It does kind of half feint. I don't think it's a full half feint. It might just be kind of a flinch half feint, if that makes any sense. But you can link this into your hold D. Your hold D, you grab someone, or you grab the ground, you have to hit your jump again, just like the hold D dasher. And once you pull down, you can press your jump to pull down, and this will hit grounded and lift someone off the ground as well. So if you're kind of trying to get your juggles a little bit cleaner, and you don't want to go for like the basic standing routine, you can jump up into the air at the 2nd rotation. So let's try that right quick. I killed DevK. What a blunder. What a weakling. So let's try this again. So yeah, jump up, pull down, and there you go. That's what you can do to keep your juggles a little cleaner instead of, you know, just looping the basics over and over, which is kind of tricky at times. And that'll help you as well if you just start juggling. You can't really, you might kind of mess up the stuff. You can pull down and just keep it going. So I kind of messed it up, but there you go. This also guard breaks, so I wanted to show you that real quick. The guard breaker portion, you know. So yeah, the pull down guard breaks. The other parts, I don't believe they guard break. I'll just go and show you real quick, just to blah blah blah. So yeah, the pull forward doesn't guard break. You know, the whole D doesn't guard break, but it does go through getting deflected. So yeah, you can see. I'll do all 3 hold Ds if I can get the charge up quick enough. So here we go. So you can see it doesn't get deflected. So it doesn't guard break, but it doesn't get deflected. So that's good versus Viking Shield and such. So I'm probably rambling on a little bit more than I'm used to. We'll go ahead and show the defensive maneuvers here down here on our robot buddies. Haven't called them that for a while. So of course this guy has a deflect, and of course I'm failing my deflect. Dwarfs are kind of hard to read for some reason for me. So yeah, come on, deflect. There we go. Now I'm getting the timing. You get the point though. I'm kind of derpy right now. I'm a little bit tired. And you also have a half feint counter with your weapon skill, and your weapon skill is really nice. We'll go ahead and preserve that for Slam and Dev K up here though. So let's show you the weapon skill. Defensive capabilities to just rewind. You know, you have a deflect and you have your weapon skill as a half feint counter. So moving on, weapon skill. Weapon skill is really nice. You grab someone, you mash your D, and you just, you know, jump into the air 3 times, and then at the end you get a splash, and it causes fall damage. So that's pretty outrageous. It does have a long cooldown though, and it might be lag sensitive. I don't know. I can't test it on anyone right now. But yeah, it does hit multiple people. You can see I'm smashing multiple people, and boom, there goes all those people in the AoE. So really solid weapon skill there. And it does hit grounded as well. Hits grounded. Nice, huh? Half feint counter, hits grounded, and hits fall damage in the AoE. How pleasant. So yeah, that's a really cheesable skill if it works, if it's not lag sensitive. I'm sure the Koreans enjoy it, but us poor North Americans, and probably other regions as well, gotta go through the grab lag sensitive stuff. So armor, armor's 3 pillars. I'm not going to really cover this too much. That hits grounded, and it launches good for edging, and you can also juggle off it really easily with Titan. So pretty fair, pretty fair. I'd keep the armor. It looks good too, I think. Helmet's a little bit of a mystery to me. I'm not sure what the air portion does exactly. I'm guessing it just hits someone. Maybe it'll, I don't know. I don't have anyone in here to help me test the jump portion of it, but you can do a little slam down. It doesn't seem to cause fall damage. It just does like a pop-up, but that's okay. That's okay. So yeah, I think it's kind of a weird helmet. I don't know too much about the air portion. Sorry. So Trinket Skill. You're probably familiar with the Trinket Skill. You know, you just grab anyone caught in the path of your little pillar and slam it down. You have control over it as well, so it's a really good edging tool. Really solid. So yeah, that's about it for Titan, guys. I guess I could do a combo. You probably see me try to fail a lot of combos already in this video, so I might go ahead and skip it. I'm a little bit worn out, and I got Titanfall to play. Ironic that Titan comes out on the day Titanfall is released. Huh. That is a little bit ironic. But yeah, we'll see you next video, guys. Thanks for watching.